group play.
Of course, the Vi still available for Vitality, not for Heretics that I said. They've already picked their jungler. Would be very interesting to see a Nocturne support. Xin Zhao is where Vitality will go, so they're going to round out their composition with a little bit more dive. The Xin also giving you great area control on Rakan and Xayah this early. The Blade Puller, as we see the flash on Shayak in the mid lane. Camilo hits 6 burst, gets a shockwave, and gets Linces's flash out of it. Linces thinking.
Cool on Rumble. That's his confidence, man. He uses, I'm not going to die to a gang.
Coming out.
I have the call.
He might die to this gang, but he will get 1, 2, 3 minions. Towards mid, control wards down though from Camilo, who still does not have that flash. Flashing on his way across, the quickness available to him, but no flash, only the heal. And it will just be 2 grubs taken by Heretics. They don't need the mites. They are happy with that objective towards the feats of warfare as Naknako clears out a control ward from the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, no Dragon Pit taken yet. Should probably go over to Linces here. I think he, because all the time.
Numbers lie to you all the damn time.
Devious.
Oh, Hook's gonna land.
Flash on Fleshy, a little
Knock up onto Fleshy as well. He's in a huge amount of danger. He's gonna die. The Dragon, though, will go over to Vitality. 2-1 in kills now for Heretics, but first straight of the game too. So I think we should make it like give more adaptive force or something, I guess. Oh, flash in from Shayak. He looks for the taunt as well. The Winds of War come down. Camilo dies. Camilo for 11, as you say. Carlson and down from the top side. There's the paranoia. Drake secured. No engage yet. Naknako looking for the flank TP. The quickness coming out. It's a 3-man charm. They taunt up Flacker, but he uses the Moonlight Vigil perfectly to heal up with the Severum. The Lantern back as well. And Vitality are the ones.
Their flash. I think the happiest person in the game is the Nocturne. Because suddenly there are so many easy targets you can go on if they already used their dash. He's been nerded this time. I feel like he needs to be there. And right now he's pushing the wave, but this allows them to take a little bit more space.
Paranoia from Sheo immediately onto Shayak. Just try to burst him down as much as possible. He's going to continue chasing though, and Vitality come across the corner. There's the quickness Lantern down as well. The shockwave in. Sheo survives. Linces with the Crescent Guard dashes forward and will take him out, but Blackhead has made him meet his maker. Crescendo enough. As Blackhead kill off the enemy jungle.
And that's your control you're trying to hold.
You can see how much vision invested there by Heretics just to try and control this bush. Flashy and Naknako down towards the bottom side. Shayak on a great flank, as you say, with control ward down though. Will spot him out. Sheo still keeping the Dragon aggroed for the moment. Sten steps towards the mid lane to keep Shayak away. Linces down to half HP. There's the redemption for Heretics. They just want to top up those health bars, and they do exactly that. Vitality still really unable to get purchase on this fight. Camilo looking for the shockwave. Kazi Featherstorms up, hook from Sten, and immediately the turn comes in from Heretics onto Shayak, who just punches forward. The equalizer down, cool click, Camilo and Blackhead. Meanwhile, Sheo on the backline's already killed off Kazi. He's going to burn for it though. Linces diving in. The Crescent Guard won't keep him alive. Through the Heretics onslaught. In the end, a change in favor of Heretics.
But there's no junglers, and once again the Rakan is standing. Okay, they can actually do this Dragon. I thought they might actually get out of it because they were scared of the Rakan, but Rakan probably being too chunked to sneak this. Big objective play from Heretics and great fight. Good marker by Sten on the Galio, hides on the pink board. Shari getting a little bit impatient. I think he can
want to take this mid lane tower down. Unstoppable Onslaught used by Carlson just to keep Fleshy and Kazi away.
Yes, he's putting
Heretics with control of the river first. Carlson's quite a way away from this, does have the Unstoppable Onslaught. Linces can look for the engage. Lantern down for Blackhead. There's the charm as well. Sten flashes away though. Hook just a sliver wide. As there's the paranoia, Featherstorm comes out immediately. Taunt onto Sheo and he goes down. Equalizer across the gap here as well as Sten has to dash his way away. The chase continues. Naknako flashing in with the harpoons. The taunt connects and Vitality have found it. The statistics didn't lie. Somehow, after 25 minutes, they roar to life, and they'll take 4 for none.
There was substance. And I feel like the fight should have ended when Sten flashed out, but the fact that Nocturne used his ult, I think he gets a little bit desperate to make something out of it, but it's just not... We'll just get bursted down, because it doesn't have any great targets. There's a Xayah with ult, there's a Xayah with ult.
Featherstorm again, and this is the problem. Every time you do that, the response will be the same. X-Flash away from Sten as he has to back away. Kazi, though, looking for the Blade Core, will land the root. Sten hooks a minion. And the death sentence was for him. Kazi gets his first of the game. What a kill it was. We'll set them up perfectly for this Drake. They can look for the Atakan as well. The Baron buff remains on them for a minute. They might just want to use that pressure to make sure they crack another tower. Bots tier 1 seems like a prime suspect.
And that's the issue. Usually you want to go on their carries, right? But I think the only carry that's realistic to go on with this Nocturne combo is the Rumble right now, because you can't really go on the Xayah. I guess we've seen it 2 times in a row now what happens when you do that.
but then often you're just left on the wrong side of dodge when it happens. The paranoia coming out once again. You can see the damage not quite there. Splashy does get caught up in the end. Never mind. Blacker joined the party and shuts down 2. Now the turn back onto Sheo. Dive in from Linces into the Crescent Guard. Shayak trying to get onto Stend here, who did hook him in. Blacker, though, doing so much work, and he's taken out by the combination of Linces and Shayak. Kazi here to join the party. Carlson his target. Linces will kill off Sten. Now it's Camilo and Carlson versus Linces and Kazi. Kazi continues to put the feathers in the back of Carlson. The dash in from Linces. The redemption just in time to heal up Camilo. Linces missing, the wind becomes lightning in the end. Show as he looked for the flank, but Shayak has walked away. As you say, no vision right now. As the face check, it means immediate death for Stend. Equalizer alongside the taunt from Shayak gave him nowhere to go. Quickness came out from Fleshy as well. Now Vitality setting up on the Baron. As you say, no vision still for Heretics.
I mean, Vitality, they don't want the 50-50 here. They would probably want to get another fight here or force them to go so deep that the fight is going to be bad for Sheo and Heretics. Shayak trying to mark the Nocturne, but Baron's going on very fast.
Paranoia comes out already. Baron gone over to Vitality and they're looking for the fight. Sheo running away. Lince is trying to catch on to Carlson as well, and Kazi will begin critting him. But Carlson too tanky to be dealt with the rest of the
entrance to get a 50-50 there. Beautiful Baron take by Vitality. Sure, they will get the Dragon and the Soul Point, but in general, a big victory for Vitality. You gotta make sure you get a lot for this Baron, though. You gotta have a clean Baron set up, and you wanna crack at least one inhibitor, I think, because I think that should be the goal.
Well, they're already pushing in through 2 lanes at the same time. Cannon waves on both of them will make it hard for Heretics to defend. Blackhead hovering over towards mid. They've decided that's the more important of the 2. The inhibitor, the target here is Sheo has a long flank. Paranoia up in 3 seconds time. Now it's up. There's the Paranoia. Knocked back with the Crescent Guard. They jump onto Shayak, but not really the target you want to go for. Crescent Guard keeps Linces alive. Shayak flashing away. Moonlight Vigil just shy of landing that himself.
You need your Siren there. You need your bodyguard. You need your bouncer.
If the Thresh is doing it, we've seen how quickly he gets melted. Not the tanky 2.5 minutes away. They'd want a little bit more out of this Baron if they can find it, but they'll have to go searching. There's the hook from Sten. Linces dives in, equalize onto the backline as well. The quickness coming out, and they find Camilo with the quickness. Fleshy doing a superb job as the Paranoia popped by Sheo, but Kazi makes him go pop. Linces goes back in with Wind Comes Lightning and the audacious charge. Blackhead trying to put the damage back down, but the stopwatch from Nagnako stops him in his tracks. Blackhead still with that Infernum Severum combination, but just doesn't quite have the damage to work through Vitality. Shayak hooked up, Kazi stepping forward to make sure his mid laner survives.
Oh, Blackhead saw the 200 years combo, but the Moonlight Vigil goes so wide. Doesn't end up finding anything. Good hook by Sten 4-5 as well. A really good target against Nocturne because you can't really go on that guy anymore. And they kind of force you to go onto the side from his behind a little bit. But I love how Lince has been playing this fight. He goes so deep every single moment he can find. And he just puts so much pressure on the back line of Heretics, but also pressure on Shield to get something done in his team's backline to kind of dive. And it doesn't really end up managing most of the times because, I mean, at this stage, the gold is just so detrimentally.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Your 8k behind is really hard to do too much. The hook goes down and down. Goes Linces. Never mind. Alonso coming out as well. Dashes away from Vitality. Shayak goes back in with the Justice Punch. Here's the quickness follow-up. Fleshy very low and has the dash out in the end. Shayak now tanking up the towers with the stopwatch. Will buy himself a second dashes back in. But Heretics have held on to the base. They've only lost Carlson. Vitality have lost Linces. Has TP, but he's 30 seconds away from respawning. Fleshy does have his quickness up about half of its cooldown. There's the Drake. Vitality will get it. Heretics will start up the Baron and see how quickly that melts. Blackhead is full of build on this Aphelios. 7,000 on it, now 6. Fleshy has the smite, as you say. Paranoia coming out, Fleshy goes in and Blackhead gets it.
Scary combo for the next fight. I think that's very detrimental.
That would be very good for Heretics as they crack through the tier 2 in mid. They're going to keep pushing in here. Now, Nako might just look for the equalizer for a bit of wave clear. Fleshy coming in for the flank as well. Kazi here to try and bolster the defenses. Still a cannon minion remains for Heretics and some mites. Carlson burns a little bit, caught out as well, has to pop the unstoppable onslaught. Linces diving in with the Crescent Guard. There's the equalizer as well across all of them, and Carlson dives to Fleshy. A 5-man charm with the quickness in the middle of it, but Blackhead goes on a killing spree. Featherstorm coming out from Kazi. Blackhead's found 2. The G8 still stands. Blackhead's found 3, and Kazi has to flash away. Stend! Just short of the hook, but it's a quadra, only Kazi remaining, and Heretics from 8k down are looking for the win!
And Blackhead steps up massively in that fight. They're gonna take the game here. I don't think Kazi can hold this. Blackhead walks up, they have Baron, he has perfect guns, full items. And Heretics gonna take this game from what? This was your game, Vitality, you had it in your grasp.
Blackhead and Heretics somehow with a Pentakill steal the game away from Vitality. This is killer instinct.
I mean, one guy's dying. The question is, are you winning the fight because you killed that one guy, or are you gonna lose the fight afterwards because you used everything on that bloke? Xante being taken in last pick into the Mbessa. It is a fine matchup. It's a little bit Mbessa favorite, especially once you get that extra
at the end there as well. Sheo looks for the gank. Down towards the bottom lane, just trying to force Fleshy and Kazi away. Shattering strike, there's the heal coming out. Kazi able to survive with the barrier, and Sten's going to tank up a couple of tower shots. Fleshy keeping the rest of Heretics at bay. Blackhead took another shot, and that's first blood to Vitality.
Damage through the barrier spell. I don't know what we're looking for here. They really wanted to find some... What the hell is going on?
So, I mean, you could wait for him to cycle on the Dragon. He's not using any spells right now. You can see he's holding them deliberately to make sure that he has them for a possible fight. Hex flash away from Sten, and Linus dives in. Immediately regrets his decision and has to flash out. Fleshy looking for the engage here, lands the headbutt pulverize onto Sten. The Drake at 1.4k.
Smite fight.
It is a smite fight between the junglers, and it's Linus who wins it. Now he's in the back of the pit. It's going to have to Vault Breaker out. Fleshy doesn't have the flash. Kazi and Shayak trying to shepherd their cow to safety. The Rune Prison's going to land on Kamilu, though, as Shayak guides deftly alongside Kazi. Fleshy and Linus out to security. Shayak, though, does still have the Realm Warp here. Recall happening. Kamilu spotted him.
It's very tense. Vitality really wants this fight, and Heretics aren't against it either. I feel like they're staying around.
There's the stun. Fleshy goes in with a headbutt pulverize, immediately dies to the Valkyrie, but Kazi now begins to open up. You can see the flashes raining out from Heretics as they try and escape. Shayak will tank a tower shot. Blackhead dodges the overload. 2 drops. The Vitality will have to settle with 1.
Yeah, it's a lot of looking at each other. Yeah. A lot of fighting there. I mean, I think Fleshy really wanted to go on the brand with the Nak on the flank.
Knowing that Sheo was on the top side, they call for it, and they will take that Dragon. Second of the game for them. It's fun to watch them use their skills. Blackhead here, a little bit low on mana. He's going to step back forward towards Fleshy. There's the Shattering Strike coming out as well as Sten is forced to go in with the Magnet Storm. I assumed he'd be on the retreat. Cease and desist coming out as well as they dive onto Sheo. Vitality have found everything they wanted out of this. A double for Linus. Didn't quite find it as Kamilu is still half HP here. Kazi, there's the redemption. Just try and stop the ports. Flacker coming in from the side. Now, Nucko has not got the public execution. Fleshy, Unbreakable will up in 2 seconds. He can tank this one for days. Kamilu will fall to Kazi. Meanwhile, Linus is keeping Stend and Flacker at bay. The Rift Herald comes down. We'll get the charge off here as Vitality claim their first tower of the game. Fleshy, straight onto Sheo. Rift Herald going forward, but not ridden by anyone, so won't be able to get the charge down. Fleshy trying to dodge away with that Unbreakable will, but his will has been broken.
Should die, that's the Dragon is up.
Linus might just look for the steal here, goes in, immediately CC'd, flashes out, and the Drake goes over to Heretics. Still far enough ahead, and you scale well as a competition as well. It's not like you're on a clock. Rune Prison, cease and desist, redemption alongside it, just to make sure that Kamilu dies. Over Linus, jumps away with the Shattering Strike onto Shayak, but is going to be caught up with the Rune Prison. Fleshy here, looking for the headbutt pulverize, finds it as well. The Blast Cone popped. Sheo can't defend his support.
They are really eating good tonight.
Yeah, they're really happy with how things are looking. Fleshy actually TPing into the mid lane there as well. I think Flackett's Vitality starts up the Drake. Nucko still looking for that flank, a control ward where Flackett is now standing.
Look at this dance. They're just going to decide to go and push bot side. Shayak is going to say, I don't want to dance here anymore. I'm just going to go push bot. And actually changes his mind. Comes back down. Redemption comes out. Heats Fish back up to full health. And look at Nucko. He needs to find something with his flank.
Carlson going in. Linus flashes away. Fleshy goes in as well. Carlson has to flash himself. Shayak still looking for that flank position. Nucko coming in as well. There's the Realm Warp onto Kamilu. Shayak's going in for his enemy man. Public execution, killer instinct. And immediately Vitality dive in to the midst of a pyroclasm. Kazi stepping back forward though. Will take out Sten. Sheo falls as well. Linus and Carlson trading down towards the bottom side. And it's Carlson who comes up, trumps, kills the enemy jungler. But it doesn't matter because the rest of his team is done for.
And I love when teams play like this, when they have so many different angles that despite the enemy team playing as a 5-man, playing so sternly, like just together. On Heretics right now, they're not giving them any space back into the game. Pushes out, gets all the objectives. Probably gonna slow the game down now, get that 4th Dragon in a bit. That's probably where we're gonna see the next altercation happen.
On that control ward.
He's gonna get this top tier too, I think. A lot of money going into his pockets.
Yeah, 700 gold. more there. You can see jumps from 39 gold.
It's going to be a tier 1 mid here. Maybe now they're going to take the recall, but like Nako's side left pressures is adding up so long short. 5-man. I mean, they are playing as 5-man, but they're just splitting up the fight so well. Shaik now looking from the right side. Nako from the left side. Karza here.
Fleshy goes in, headbutt Pongrise into the trample. There's a Magna Storm coming out, but the Redemption's already down. Shale pops a stopwatch, but his team is deleted around him. Vitality clean house.
It's cinema. I love how Vitality are playing these fights, how they're just herding them into this position for the Dragon. Soul goes to the side of Vitality.
Might just be base.
Might just be base.
Fleshy's chasing Carlson down here. They've got a wave. They bring it in with the Realm Warp as well. Vitality,
I don't think he can hold it.
They don't want it to take 40 minutes. TP comes out from Carlson. He's going to go back to base and try and heal up. But Vitality, with 4 of their players, are pushing for the win sub 30. Carlson steps back in. Nako pushes him away. The second Nexus Tower, Vitality's target, as Kazi rains down upon it, it will fall. The flashes forward as they know the game is done. They want to clean it up on the Nexus. Force Carlson back, take the Nexus, sub 30 here in game 2 for Vitality.
Oh, Carly Carlson, you are beefy, but you can't hold the onslaught. That is the 4-man of Vitality.
With Pantheon and Talia, follow-up is really strong. You've got the Flame Chompers as well. Instead, they'll go for the Nico. That's the engage support that we didn't talk about that does still exist. Obviously, a little bit less hooky engage, I guess, or all-in
I mean,
engage,
it's like a range.
Let's try and cover them. Flacked and Sten.
Know about it. Shield, they haven't spotted him on a ward. He's here and they know about it.
Linsus, this is so greedy. Heal comes out Flacked with the spell shield. Fleshy's tanking up a couple of shots. Shale comes in from the side. There's the stun with the concussive blows. And again, a bot lane tower dive. Absolutely. They have the pressure that they need down there.
Yeah, I think in general you don't want to trade Grubs for Drakes. It's not really a good trade in general, but when you have the Yoriks and the Asir, maybe that changes because you suddenly have 2 very strong side laners that hit towers really fast.
Okay.
So now if they're actually left alone, that could be a big gold swing in the mid to late game if you get some towers, tier 2s perhaps.
He can bring that down.
I was going to say, wow, Jinx is black in the Yorick. No, that's Fleshy.
Is it a pop blossom angle? TP immediately. There's the Grand Starfall as well, and they just dive onto the Yorick. It's a good thing
by Vitality.
Would spawn.
Oh, but look at Linsus. No, it's not Linsus. I keep getting baited by the Nico, man. I gotta stop doing it. I thought Linsus based early to cover this with his ult, and I thought they were genius, but no, it was just no. She's coming out.
It is tough sometimes. It's good now though. At least the name of above the clone is the name of the character. Seismic shove going wide there. Fleshy here spots out Sten. Weaver's wall away from Shaik because they've looked to put some damage into the back of this Brawn, but with an Unbreakable, they can't take him down too quickly. Tower will go down as Sten flashed away from the smartly done. Yeah, he's walking away. That will be the tower over to Vitality. Looks like Shaik and Nako are going to share the spoils of taking it down.
Shaik is pushing him out of his own lane, man.
Leave, Nako. This gold is mine.
Look, he's basing right outside of the right in range. I think he's gonna get.
That's why Shaik's waiting.
At him!
Shaik's waiting.
What a rat!
I mean, no. The thing is, he'll say,
range to get the gold for the tower.
Shaik doesn't have a Weaver's wall here.
Yeah, kill him.
Kamilu goes in. Dark Possession out as well. Redemption coming down. There's the seismic shove back. Carlson healed up with the Redemption, and Shaik will fall to Kamilu.
Karma. That's karma.
It's happening every time.
It's a sad time for Yorick not having a Strength Force yet. That's really when you start actually being able to contest this. As we see Shield going onto Shaik.
Now, Shaik does have flash here. He's hugging the wall. There's the Redemption. He's going to flash into it. Sheo chases him down anyway, and there's the Feud of Warfare claimed by Heretics. Now Sheo doesn't really have an escape tool. Will try and go on to Kazi, but the Flame Chompers catch him, and Kazi takes the kill.
That's what you get for taking the gold from your top laner, man.
I think that would make a lot of sense.
Could be Sterox if he really wants to be super tanky team fights, but Shojin is the standard. Tower falls.
Heretics are just going to be able to take this Drake uncontested by Vitality. Super Mega Death Rocket goes between the uprights. 3 points to Kazi.
Well, nice to have a Heretics.
A few woos from the crowd.
Yeah.
The applause of 5 kills in 20 minutes and someone did a thing.
They did a thing.
Yeah.
Look, he's doing the thing as well. Another tower for Shaik.
No woos for that. Sheo and Sten stepping forward. 2v3 right now. Flame Chompers down. Sten stunned, but not by the Chompers. Will dash away. Weaver's wall just short of connecting on him. Pop blossom in as Kamilu's on the wrong side of the wall, and the Emperor's Divide won't save him. Grand Starfall's going to follow this up as Heretics went way too deep. Sten, the first target, almost dies. Kazi doesn't quite connect with the zap, but Nako is here. Sten has a blast cone and not quite in time. Shaik gets the kill. Nako's still going for more as Sheo dashes back onto him.
And that's going to be Antakam for Vitality. Great pick. I don't know what they're trying to find there. I feel like there's nothing good happening for them. They're that deep in the jungle. They don't have the damage to go to deep. Blackner was a mid-wave, and they're looking for something that doesn't really exist. Good punish by Vitality. Really good shove by Shayak. Finds Camilo in that pit. And with the follow-up from Fleshy, it's an easy pick, an easy follow-up, and an easy attack being picking up here from Vitality. Stop his base. Hey. Carlson in a little bit of a bind here, literally. Gets rooted.
Has to flash across the wall. Chase continues. Seismic shove clips him. Takes out his Achilles heel. And Shayak finds his
when he hits the spells, because he has so much vamp in his kit. But if you actually don't, if you don't manage to hit your spells in the fight, you can't just get one shot.
Nice jump onto Sten here. GlacialFisher only hits one, but Vitality on Sheo, but the Emperor's Divide available to Camilo. There's the Weaver's Wall. Will separate Stend and Sheo from the rest of the team. Now it goes down. Knuckle looking at the flank. Immediately onto Camilo. He dives in. Camilo flashes. Emperor's Divide. Keeps that Knuckle at bay. He's in the Dark Possession as well. Meanwhile, the knockback onto Stend and Sheo is enough. The Drake secured by Lincers. Vitality still looking for the fight. The Jinx trying to get excited in the middle of all of this. Super Mega Death Rocky coming up. Blackhead almost dying. Camilo does go down. Kazi begins to open up, and Carlson's caught in the pit with him. The flash forward from Kazi. He wants the kill, but
pushing Knuckle is there, who just died so fast, didn't really get to do much, but doesn't end up mattering with how strong Karsi has been farming with the did a great job finding the flank. It's exactly what you have to do on Aatrox. You can't play front to back. Sheo deep here.
I mean, he's flanking on two, but Lincers and Fleshy should be happy enough to take this fight. Sheo forced away, Blast comes back. Lincers flashing for that was a little greedy as the Weaver's Wall comes out from Shayak. Will separate the team. Knuckle going in for Sten, stunned immediately with the concussive blows. Dashes back forward through the exhaust. Blackhead not pulled back. Knuckle continues to dive in, needs another auto, and he gets it. Pop Blossom will slow them all and stun them all, CC them all, and send them packing. A clean 5-0 somehow for Vitality, and once again they're marching down mid at the 27-minute mark.
And that's the Aatrox damage. He's just so tanky, they can't kill him. Despite having a lethality item, all the vamp just makes so he has all that extra HP, and it just goes deep onto Flakka. They can't run away against the World Ender. Does end up killing him, and it might be the game medic.
Yeah, Stand up in 2 seconds, has the GlacialFisher, flash and ignite. Is it enough to try and save the fight? He's going to try and clear out the minion wave, and he will almost manage to do it. One minion still stands, and Stend does not. Vitality, once again, they see one fight, and they know the Nexus is theirs. 2-1 now for Vitality. Final pick. Is he looking for a direct counter? Is he looking for something?
I would like something like a Gnar. I think it makes sense if he's comfortable playing it into the Jax. It's going to be Mundo Insta-lock.
Okay.
It's going to work. He's picking up his little satchel, his little parcel, and
just business time.
Yeah. Could look for the dive here, but they're going to do the classic. This is what the Lions used to do 2020 a lot. Big mid-fight, but they leave the support. No, he's
Flakka's just dead. There's no way out for him.
No. There's no flash on Flakka. You're in great danger when the wave is bouncing like this. He will have to try to farm with the bouncing bomb as this guy comes out on top side.
So Knuckle goes where he pleases. Has to flash for Sheo. Flash follows him. The Mundo has been fired. Carlson will juicy wave for him.
Juicy wave. Sheo here might look top once again. Knuckle no flash.
Yeah, and you've got Cataclysm now for Sheo as well.
The lockdown will be quite easy.
Farmed up to that level 6. Carlson steps forward, leaves strike.
There's the good TP, but there's a 5-man top side here for Vitality.
Lince has got the first smite. Second smite comes down from Sheo on a Grob that was very high HP. Cataclysm out as well. There's Glacial Prism. Fleshy just phantom underdives across the wall and manages to survive. The follow-up onto Stend as well. He will fall. Vitality get everything out of that. They get the Grub, they get 2 kills. A little bit chaotic as well from Heretics.
Hey man, Black has got a wave.
Black did get a wave, true.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like you're not in a position to fight anymore for Heretics. You're just so far behind. You probably try to get one grub there and get out. Maybe look for a smite fight with Sheo, but they just commit a little bit too deep for the fight. Blackhead is in big danger here. Does have the flash.
He's going to have to use it. Bone Skewer. He looked for it. Blackhead didn't use it. Held onto it well.
Ice cold. He has nothing more to lose. He's like, kill me if you want. You better. Yeah. He's just like, he hasn't had to be bought. Karsi is super fine by himself.
Early flash from Blackhead. Bone Skewer hits and Blackhead's done for.
Stop! He's already dead.
Jinx ult as well, which is Super Mega Death Rocket, and then you have Mega Inferno Bomb, and then you have
a Super Mega Bomb
stealing it and everything. It's Fleshy trading here. Will pull Sheo back, who flanks and drags his way towards his own jungle. Sten going in with the Valkyrie, but the Solar Flare was dashed away from. Sten with the exhaust onto Shayak. Camilo diving forward as well. Sten with a spiraling spare on him. Fleshy X marks the spot, but Sheo dashes away from it. Camilo jumping back in. So you see a trade happening on the bot side. Carlson with the worst beware out of that one. Another Bone Skewer connects and Camilo falls to Linces. In the end, 7-2.
Tries to do something, gets a little bit of a kill, gets a little bit of a trade back.
Shayo looking for Nako again, who does flash away. Fleshy doesn't have the death from below, but will ignite Shayo. Uses that ghostly dive to get himself away from the action. Bone Skewer.
Game state we currently find ourselves in. Cards are looking for Nako here. I don't think he has
ult
damage.
is up in half a second. There's the counter strike. Nako pops the ult and can begin to walk away. Shayo's on his way across though. Does have the flash. Will look for the chase. Maximum dosage doing a lot of work here for Nako. The Cataclysm comes down.
Oh no, they're getting downsized.
Just emerged.
They're getting downsized.
Oh god. The Severance package for Nako should be 2 more kills. Kazi, though, caught out in the counter-strike, gets him below just in time for Shayo. Fleshy gets the double. Kazi survives. And Vitality, oh, Sten, no, man. He looks for Kazi, but he can't get in range for the Zenith blade. And now has burned his flash, has burned his solar flare. Mega Inferno bomb hit.
Oh my god. Finally, Flakker gets something with a Mega Inferno bomb.
Kazi's playing Doom bots. Everything's on me, please, guys.
Oh, it's pure carnage in the top side there. We get to watch this once again.
So much vision, and heard on the analyst test just how important, obviously, that vision is through these games. Sten pulled across the wall. Kazi with Chain of Corruption, Solar Flare, dodge to the side. Mega Inferno Bomb coming out as well as Shayo looks for the engage onto Kazi, who doesn't have the flash. Shayak falls. Camilo dives in, Swirling Despair on him. Won't be enough to kill him off, and now Heretics found 2 kills. Fleshy and Linces trying to defend as Nako just doing business things in the top side. No, it's so real, man.
Spent on Pike is really fake. He doesn't do much in later fights.
He's going to deny so much vision. Oh, Gaze of the Abyss going to hit onto Sten there. The follow-up comes out with the Bone Skewer, and tell me, if he wasn't 1.5k ahead, could he have landed that skewer? Ocean Dragon goes over to Vitality. They're going to pick up 1 here. Next would be Soul for them. And I think it's a really tricky state of affairs when you try to kill a Mundo who has an Ocean Soul. Flackhead, stunned up, Bone Skewer, follow-up, Chain of Corruption, oh, Fleshy. Oh, Fleshy, man.
Beautiful.
On this pick, he's trying to make it 12-2.
Oh, they called HR. Wait.
Ritero down, the root, the stun.
Car.
Solar Flare, follow up. The company car, can he get in? He's going to drive it at safety. Put it on your taxes, mate. Expense it, you're out.
Oh, that's a Kia.
Oh my god. That was clean. That was good from Nako. Taking the Herald to safety as Kazi will now try and take the tower.
Well.
Oh, yeah, with Demolish, it's enough. The rich get richer, apparently, as Linces looks for the engage onto Shayo.
Someone call it.
No top lane picks, apparently. As Carlson will be able to take a tier 1 of his own. 2k behind in terms of the individual matchup. Nako, without the ultimate, is a little bit less scary, but...
I mean, it's tricky because they're giving out the picks with this Jarvan on Virus and on Wave, but it's just so difficult for them.
Onto Flack, and he stepped up thinking he was safe, and immediately just exploded by Vitality. And I thought for a moment that was Heretics' chance. You know, they had vision control around the Drake pit before Vitality were able to step in, but you can see the follow-up coming out here as Kazi goes on a rampage, flashes away from Carlson's engage. Shayo with a Cataclysm can land it on Shayak and Kazi, and perhaps this is what Heretics need. Linces there alongside Fleshy and Nako, but they can't really get in. Nako's going to go back to pushing the bot lane. The Drake delayed at least here for Vitality.
But Heretics, they're fighting, they're trying to get anything back. Gets 2 picks, they're onto Shayak and Carlson, no flash on them now.
TP behind here.
Comes in here from Carlson.
Linces is just going to go straight into it. Counter-strike coming out, Linces will fall. Camilo gets the shutdown, 5-1 now on this Tristana. Heretics fight back, they will secure the Drake, they'll stop the Soul, and they have delayed the game at least.
And the show continues. Soul point being denied as you highlight Medic.
They don't have the quickest Baron take though, with on-hit Varus and Hui.
Very true.
A little bit slower than you'd like it to be. Sorry, with not on-hit Varus. Now they realize Scry's Bloom, Farsight Alteration coming out, but that Baron is already gone. Mega Inferno Bomb, not enough. Smite out from Linces. The Baron secured from Vitality in 1 minute before the Ocean Drake about to come up. Vitality can use the pressure from these Baron buffed minions to push in, have Nako in a side lane, and then play for that Ocean Soul. They will give up their mid-tier 1 for it. Satchel down, and it explodes the turret. Pretty sharpish.
Yeah, really clever play by Vitality, using the fact that if your carries show on lanes, Usually people don't really expect them to be on Baron because that's where the damage are, but Mundo and Sejuani having a lot of percentage damage in their kit and a lot of tankiness gives them the time to be able to go for those plays. Really clever play by Vitality, love that call. Now they have this Baron and they have to get something more because the game is slowing down and that is going in Heretics' favor.
Oh, Camilo pulled back, jumps away with that rocket jump, but he's down to 200, 300 HP. Meanwhile, Mundo in the top lane continues to push in on Nako. That's an inhibitor tower just down. The inhibitor next up. Fleshy looking for Camilo, doesn't hit him with the death from below, but will clear out this vision once again. Sten perhaps looking over this wall to see if Fleshy overextends. Zenith Blade a possibility. Camilo recalling, has the TP. Sheo in the back of the pit. Mundo still pushing in for that inhibitor. Nako stopped by Carlson, but not really for too long as he takes the inhib down. Nako has the TP. He's going to keep pushing in. They just delay.
They can just wait.
Just delay. Shyx pushing through mid as well. They've already taken a Nexus tower. Carlson is at 250 HP. The Drake, the target here for Heretics, but their base is in shambles. The Drake secured, mid-tier 2 going down as well as Sheo does land the smite. They get their second Ocean Drake. Sheo dashes across the wall and will escape. TP came out from Blackett to try and defend the base, but they might just lose another inhibitor tower for this. Shyx and Nako should be able to clear this one out. Vitality grouping up with their mid laner and top laner towards this mid lane. They'll make sure they get double inhibs out of it, and all they gave up was the second Ocean.
Oh, it's so tense for Heretics. I think that's about the best you're gonna get from that sequence. With Mundo just being able to hit towers freely. Skewer comes out on Leona.
Spiraling Despair coming out as well. They're looking for the kill here. Severing Bolt, and the Despair continues to echo around. Fleshy here, dashing across Sheo. Didn't quite land the knock-up. Shyx has a blast cone there, and he'll get him out. The Bone Skewer as well hits onto Sheo. Severing Bolt does not connect, but Vitality continue to push forward.
Oh, look at Mundo, he's just pushing in his massive bot wave. They still have the Baron, no smite, no Leona for 20 seconds.
They jump on Camilo, who has to rocket jump away. Nako's going to push in this bot side, as you say. Baron remaining for 30 seconds time. Vitality grouped up in mid. They don't really have the health bars to work with, but Nako and Kazi healthy enough to continue the push. Oh, look at Baron buffing minions towards the top side to make sure the Heretics have to deal with it. And this is the third inhibitor down of the push. Vitality are looking for the win. Heretics are looking at the abyss. 3 months of no stage games, no worlds, no possibility of making it to playoffs. Their Nexus tower is just dying to the minions here. They will defend as Baron falls off. Vitality begin to retreat out. They want to get to safety with the Baron expired. Nako. Oh man, this guy is so damn tanky. He's 4-item Mundo.
The line and
I mean, there's 4 people there. He just doesn't care. There's the stun. Solo Flare to follow up. Counter-Strike coming in as well. And Nako, they got him to half HP for a second, even with the Ignite ticking. Sten dies to it. Sten dies to an Arcane Comet, and Flesh is on the chase. Carlson's going to leap away to Camilo. Chain of Corruption there for the follow-up. Stopwatch used by Carlson, but the Nexus Towers should be the target for Vitality. Nako still has that ult in pocket. The Nexus open for Vitality, and Carlson, Blackett and Sheo just trying to defend. But that Nexus, it has to be their key target as Vitality continue to push in. Death from below marks the demise of Heretics. Nako going exactly where he pleases, and Vitality will claim their spot against KC or G2 next week. For Heretics, a disappointment.